I don't think it's possible to segregate your life at home from your life at work. And at Melbourne Water, we have a whole-of-life approach to the safety of our colleagues. So if something's going wrong at home, and we know the statistics, then it's likely that this is going to have an impact in the workplace, not just on the individual concerned, but all of their colleagues, everybody that they come into contact with. So it's not just physical, it's emotional, it's social, it's financial. All of these things need to be addressed. Family and domestic violence doesn't discriminate against anybody in our society. So regardless of your social standing, level of wealth, religious beliefs, sexual orientation, anybody can be affected by this issue. And we're compelled to do something about it within the community that we operate within, and specifically the people that we engage at Melbourne Water. And I think if we reflect that on average one woman is killed every week across Australia by either her current or former partner, that's just a terrible thing to be happening in any household and reflecting in any workplace. And we could expect that 1 in 3 women and 1 in 7 men could face violence of that nature at some point in their lives.
So Melbourne Water has a policy and procedure around family and domestic violence because we are a reflection of the community we serve. And we understand that there are instances where our employees may experience family and domestic violence, and we look after not only the safety of our employees physically but also psychologically as well, and that's why it's important to have this policy and procedure in place. So Melbourne Water is fully committed to supporting an employee that may be suffering or experiencing family domestic violence. Some of the key supports we have here that people leaders can access is the 20 days paid leave an employee may be able to access, but also as people leaders you can access a number of other provisions, including changing an employee's work location, changing their hours of work, even have the ability to change their banking details if we need to put their salary into a different account. There's a range of options available as people leaders that you can seek support from your Human Resources business partner and how we can support your employees. A further support we can offer to employees is the ability to use our own resources here at Melbourne Water while they may be on paid leave. So they can enter a premises, they'd be able to use our computers, our phones, meeting rooms, to be able to talk to lawyers, to be able to arrange other appointments for their own benefit, to be able to help them through a particular issue. So a people leader can seek support by coming to their Human Resources business partner, in particular if you've got any questions about what we may be able to do to support an employee that may be experiencing family domestic violence. You can also go to one of our safety managers if we need to put together a personal safety plan for the employee. I think also the key to this is confidentiality for the employee and the people leader. It's a need-to-know basis, so those that need to know are those that are in the loop, and that's how we're able to maintain the dignity, respect and support for the individual through this process.
So a safety plan might include a whole range of things that support a person experiencing family and domestic violence to feel safe. It might include access arrangements, it could include agreement for leave, it could include the ability to come into work and use our facilities in order for them to complete what they need to do safely. Most importantly, a safety plan needs to be done collaboratively between the person who's experiencing family and domestic violence, their manager, a member of the HR business partner team, and potentially a member of the safety team. So we all know what it is that we need to do to keep that person safe and provide them every possible opportunity to do what they need to do. We need to respect and understand that and be led by what they need to do and what they think is appropriate, putting in place obviously everything that can be done to support them and care for your team as well.
A supportive manager is not someone who is focused on solving the issues. That's not the role of a manager, but certainly providing support to the individual is an important part of that role. It's important to respond in a non-judgmental way, to listen to what the individual is sharing with you and to seek to understand what the circumstances are. There are other supports available via the intranet. There's the Family Violence page, which contains a range of information and connections to support services externally, including an organisation, Safe Steps. There's also the Employee Assistance Program, which is available for both employees and managers. It may be a useful resource for you as a manager to use as you're supporting your employee through this process.